What if I told you that there is an island you are strictly forbidden from visiting, not because it's an exclusive sanctuary for the rich, but because the very ground you would step on is made from the ashes of the dead? Welcome to Poveglia Island, a small, seemingly insignificant patch of land floating in the middle of Italy's beautiful, world-famous Venetian lagoon. From a distance, it looks quiet, peaceful, but that is a carefully constructed illusion. It is widely known as the most haunted island in the world. But this isn't just another ghost story. This is a historical documentation of sheer desperation, agony, and pure, unfiltered madness. The big question is this: why in our modern era of science and technology does the Italian government still strictly enforce a total ban on anyone setting foot on this island? What exactly are they hiding in the soil that they refuse to let the world see? Let's go back to the 14th century, the era of the bubonic plague, the Black Death. When the people of Venice began to drop dead in the streets, the government panicked. Their solution? Quarantine. But this wasn't a medical facility. It was a death sentence. If you showed even the slightest symptom, you were torn from your family, thrown onto a boat and dumped on Poveglia. Dead or alive, that was your final destination. According to historical records, over 160,000 people died on that tiny piece of land. The body count rose so fast that they completely ran out of space to bury them. Their grim solution? They burned the bodies in giant open pits. Sometimes, if you were too weak to move but still breathing, they threw you in with the corpses. Do you want to know the most disturbing fact? If you were to walk on Poveglia today, you wouldn't be walking on ordinary dirt. Over 50% of the island's soil composition is human ash. You are literally stepping on the pulverized remains of people who were burned alive. Fast forward to 1922. If you thought the island's curse was washed away by time, you are dead wrong. The government built a hospital on Poveglia, but this wasn't for physical ailments. It was a sprawling psychiatric asylum for the mentally ill. Picture the sheer dread of this reality. Patients already battling severe mental illness, locked away on an isolated island, coated in the ashes of hundreds of thousands of tortured souls. Almost immediately, the patients began to complain. They reported seeing charred, burning figures standing in the corners of their rooms. They heard endless screaming echoing at night. But because they were deemed insane, absolutely no one listened. And that is when the doctor arrived. A man who would soon prove to be more monstrous than the phantoms haunting his patients. Before we uncover the gruesome, uncanny experiments this doctor performed, acts that permanently scarred the history of this island, I need to make sure you're ready for what's next. If you can already feel the heavy, suffocating dread of this story creeping in, hit that subscribe and like button right now. Don't carry this anxiety alone. Share this video with a friend so you both have a reason to stay awake tonight. Are you officially part of the dark side now? Good. Let's go back to the asylum. The doctor began using his patients as human guinea pigs. Far from the prying eyes of the medical board, up in the asylum's looming bell tower, he conducted brutal, rudimentary lobotomies. He used hand drills, chisels, and hammers. No anesthesia, no mercy. He claimed he was searching for a physical cure for madness, but this island, it feels alive, and it feeds on sanity. According to local law, the doctor eventually started hearing the voices too. The oppressive atmosphere broke his mind. Driven to complete insanity, He climbed to the very top of his own bell tower one night and threw himself off. But here is the most chilling detail. A nurse who witnessed the suicide claimed that the fall didn't actually kill him. As he lay on the ground, bones shattered but still gasping for air, a strange, suffocating white mist allegedly rose from the ash-filled dirt, forced its way down his throat, and choked the final breath out of him. That exact bell tower is still standing today, rotting in the center of the island. In 1968, the asylum was permanently abandoned. From that day forward, the island was sealed off. Over the years, urban explorers and paranormal investigators have tried sneaking in. Most of them never attempt a second trip. They describe the air as physically heavy, an unshakable feeling of pure, unadulterated dread, and an uncanny sensation that something is always staring at you from the shattered windows of the asylum. In 2014, the Italian government actually tried to auction the island off to be developed into a luxury resort. A businessman won the bid, but just days later, he completely backed out of the deal, forfeiting his deposit, and refused to give a clear explanation as to why. So I leave you with this question. If ghosts aren't real, if curses are just fairy tales invented to scare children, why is it that no human being can endure staying on Poveglia? What exactly did that billionaire see on that island that made him run in absolute terror? What do you guys think? Would you be brave enough to step foot on an island made of human ash? Drop your best theories down in the comments below. If you crave this kind of atmospheric deep dive into the darkest, most unsettling corners of the world, make sure to click that notification bell so you don't miss our next descent into the unknown. Stay curious, but be careful what you go looking for. Until next time.
Get back! We have to